Apparently we're live. I have no idea why I can't see us, but
Sweet.
we are here live at Naukabout Sunday Fun Day. We thank you so much for joining us. We're here raising money for Team Hazard for Ruck. Blah. Heroes in transition. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. It's been one of those weekends for me. So I've got my newest team member here. Tell everybody who you are and what it is that you do.
My name is Antonio Cardona, and for work.
Why are you involved in this Ruck for Hit race?
So I'm a veteran. I was in the Coast Guard for just over 9.5 years.
You're right.
Well, I don't know.
He's like, I don't know why I'm here.
Just too close to my face. I don't know. Can they see me? Do I?
Everyone can see you.
So I should keep my hands down.
That's it. It's like Talladega Nights up in here. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I'm a little camera shy sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, right, Antonio.
Well, it's Jay, another member of the team. Actually heard that I enjoy running. I'm one of the sick people who likes to have fun and run.
Well, I think it's important that we identify ourselves. I'm a former sick person that used to run, and now I just drive the car of sick people that like to run.
Yeah. And we're gonna have the karaoke in the car. Right?
Yes, car karaoke. Later, car karaoke is absolutely happening for us.
I love that.
I've got to keep these runners awake and alive. Now, how is your training going?
It's going pretty well. I have a daughter that's just over 1.
Insane.
Full-time job, so it's just like hard trying to figure out times to properly train.
Yeah.
So I started waking up really early.
Well, I like when you share your runs in our group. So we've got a group chat from hell. There's 10 of us. So at any given moment, I will be missing comments or like the whole running dialogue of, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 text messages that I miss. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
It's pretty good, though. It's uplifting, just trying to also, it helps remind people that, hey, everybody's struggling. We're just trying to get the exercise and training in when we can.
Yeah.
So I like that because sometimes the group chat will be silent for a while.
Yeah.
And then as soon as somebody says something, it's like it blows up.
Because you guys are running an individual marathon. Good morning, Tony. Thank you so much for joining our broadcast.
Hi, Tony.
Right? You're like, Tony, meet Tony. Hey. So it is wild here. It is going to get super busy in here. So that's why I wanted to come in and get this live going so that everyone can see what was happening here at Naukabout. We've got a fabulous little camera friend over here. I wish you could like turn it around just so everybody could see what's going on. But
pop your head. Oh, I thought you meant for him.
No.
Just to see your face.
I know, right? So yeah, we are here raising money for Team Hazard, which is our team. We've got Hazard IPA. Thank you so much to Naukabout for having us here every single Sunday. And when I said to him, we want to do a fundraiser, he was like, absolutely, this is how we do it. You guys sell your drink tickets and you get to keep most of the proceeds, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, no, that's
so
awesome.
I don't think he's charging us very much for the actual product itself. So that's how you can really help us tremendously is come by and grab a Hazard IPA. Or we have a Ruck Wrecker Seltzer. So that is strawberry daiquiri flavored.
And it's a lot better than it seems.
Well, you can mix that one too. I heard with their other pineapple one, and it's almost like a Miami Vice. And I was like, mind blown.
Well, now I know what I'm going to get next. I'm going to go ahead and
Exactly. We have so many fabulous raffle items and silent auction items. I saw Colleen walk in here with this like big, gorgeous mirror. So I was like, okay, we're auctioning this one off.
It's backwards now. I see that.
And also, Craig has been crafting these homemade charcuterie boards that are absolutely phenomenal.
I just have trouble saying that.
Yeah, charcuterie.
Is it char or char?
I think both are acceptable.
All right, I like it. Charcuterie board.
And the more bad French that you say, I think the better it is.
So you got to, when you say it?
Yeah, if you want to get Craig and get him to get one of his charcuterie boards so they can show it over here. Yeah. Oh, perfect.
I love that. We have a little
I know. We've got a little runner, like a little show producer, which I need in my life. They're so nice, right? There's a small one. And Craig has been like crafting these.
Yeah, these are homemade.
We got to see him like in action. Here, back to the charcuterie board center over there. This is fabulous. So we've got friends, we've got family, and Heroes in Transition. If you don't know much about the organization, I really suggest that you come down and get a glimpse of what this organization does, because it's pretty incredible, from counseling services to job services.
And even I know personally, I've used them more than once
Okay.
throughout my career. And a lot of it was being so new in the military. You know, I go into these places with no expectations, or maybe I got confused about something, and they are there to help immediately.
Amazing.
Incredible, yeah.
And maybe you can talk about one of the personal experiences, like something that, you know, you were surprised that they had funding for, a specific incident.
So typically, when you move, you get assistance. You know, the military will give you a handful of contacts and some places that you can move to. However, when I had first moved from, this was my first big move from Virginia to Northern California, something got lost in translation. So I had no kind of information, didn't know where, or the only thing I knew was where I was going and the day I had to get there. So I get there.
Can you imagine being thrown into that situation? You're like, here you go. Here's your new place that you live. You know nothing.
Well, I didn't even have a place to live. So I get to the base and I have to tell them, like, I didn't get any kind of information. And then me and my poor wife, who she's such a trooper.
Because you're like expected to go to work. And your wife is like, okay, so this is where I stand on the side of the road. Okay.
Exactly. But there was a Heroes in Transition member, somebody who's like, I guess affiliated with it. He's a chief, so he's higher up in the military, and he put me in contact with a Heroes in Transition person over there, and they had assisted me with a hotel to stay as long as I needed. And the biggest thing, though, was I didn't have to pay out of pocket at that time.
That's incredible, because you guys are on a limited fixed budget, so you really have to make that work. And especially when you have a family, and California is like double the price of coming from Virginia. So you had to have a sticker shock there in some situation. Yeah.
And then I felt bad because I couldn't do my training, because then my wife, like, all I'm thinking about is my wife sitting in a hotel by herself.
Yeah.
You know, and again, Heroes in Transition assisted me with groceries and a few other things.
That's phenomenal.
Vehicle for us, to be able to go. And I think that one, though, was just one of the people in here.
That's incredible. Yeah, because it's such a wonderful network that, you know, if you don't know somebody that has it for you, they will find you somebody that can get it for you. Like that is really what it is. It's such a wonderful machine that they've put into place. And it's just because people have learned that when you've gone through it, you're like, oh my God, these are the things that would make my life better. And that's how Heroes in Transition has grown over the years and gotten better as they've been servicing our troops, our family members, because it's not just for the active or the retired or the people coming home with like serious issues. It's also for like couples who go through a crazy time when you're separated, or your wife stuck in a hotel room in a place you don't know. There are other groups within this group.
And again, you know, like you said, the networking of other spouses even who are going through the same thing. And, but then even more recently, I know other members who were, you know, newer into the military. Same thing. They might not have understood something. They might have gotten a little overwhelmed with just moving and being out on their own by themselves. And Here's the Transition just immediately went at it and assisted them and gave them many resources. So like, I'm happy that I can actually help.
And be part of it. So each one of our members and runners are running pretty much individual marathons. Now this starts in Bourne and they go all the way to Provincetown and back. And it is
nonstop. That's the one
through the evening. There's not like little breaks. No, we go and we go. And there are two drivers, myself and Craig, who has made the charcuterie boards. And we have to make sure that they're not lost in the middle of the night, getting chewed up by coyotes, or, you know, they've got clean socks, or they're not stressed out, or if somebody's hurt, or whatever happens. And we've been through it absolutely all.
From what I understand, too, if somebody does get lost, won't you guys pick them up and kind of either put them to the right spot?
And there are other teams. So there were two team members that got lost in the middle of the night.
It did happen.
Last year. And we were the ones looking for them, because I had scooped up our runners and we were a little ahead of schedule. So I went back and helped other teams. But that's what you do. You know what I mean? No one should be lost in the woods at 2 a.m. in the middle of Wellfleet. Like, that's not fun. We got little people, we got little adventurers. This is really a whole family situation. When you set out to run this ruck, you have to have a supportive spouse. Yeah. You have to have your entire family involved in every aspect of this. So it's wonderful that this fundraising mission has taken us to Naukabout, where...
Well, I was going to say, too, with Naukabout, like, some people here, like, it's friends and family.
Yeah.
But even if you don't know anybody, come out here. There's so many friendly people. I'll talk to you for all I care. You know, I love meeting new people.
Definitely. And you can grab one of either the beer or the seltzer, or just talk to somebody in this organization. Lori's here, and she's not even part of our team or anything. She just brought a tote full of stuff, and she's like, you can sell it for your team, and we don't care what you get for it. I mean, it's really quite wonderful. She's like, I'll tell you what we bought it for, but you can sell it for whatever you want for your team. And then that money is for your team. So it really is such a group of fabulous individuals raising money for wonderful things in our community. So with that, I'm going to close this out because we have so many things to get to. We've got a silent auction. We have beautiful raffle gift baskets. And you can support us here. You can support us online. So if you can't get here, I'm going to drop in the chat where you can make a donation to Team Hazard. Even honestly, $5, we'll take it. We're thankful for it. It will go and be employed somewhere, somehow. Sure. So from my 10 team members, we thank you from Team Hazard. Check out Heroes in Transition. Also, I do want to caution you, this is happening Cinco de Mayo weekend. And we are going to be runners night and day on the roadways throughout the Cape, back and forth. So please take a few minutes of extra caution, no matter what time of day, given the road construction. And I know this team has gone through to make sure that everybody is as safe as possible. I got the relay of the 2-hour meeting that I had missed this week. So I was like, oh, wow. So there's a little deviation in the routes. So you might see people running and wondering why in the middle of the night. So definitely know and watch them on the roadways, because that's the last thing we need.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm like, oh my God, what bad could happen? Yeah. You'll find out. Thank you for your support, and swing on by Naukabout, Lake Ave, and Mashpee. Sunday Fun Day here with Heroes in Transition, Team Hazard, and us at Lemonadio. All right, drink your Ruck. I'm drinking Hazard IPA. You got your Ruck Wrecker. Oh, yeah. Apparently, I need to drink more. Have a good one.